I've said it before, and honestly, I'll say it again. Good soil is everything, but here's what I'll admit. For years, I believed manure was the gold standard. Every fall, I'd load wheelbarrows of the stuff into my beds, thinking it was the key to rich, fertile soil. The smell, the work, the waiting, all part of the process, right? Then one season, things went sideways. My plants grew tall but weak, leaves burned, and my yields dropped. I had done everything right, but something wasn't adding up. That's when I decided to dig deeper, literally and scientifically, and what I found completely changed how I build my soil. So today, I'm sharing my new autumn soil method, the one that finally made me ditch manure for good. It's cleaner, faster, and way more effective at building long-term soil health. The problem with manure nobody wants to talk about. Manure isn't bad, but it's unpredictable. The nutrient levels depend on what the animal ate, how it was stored, and whether it's fully decomposed. Fresh or half-rotted manure can overload your soil with nitrogen, salts, and pathogens that kill beneficial microbes instead of feeding them. And those microbes are what actually make your soil alive. Too much hot manure can sterilize the very biology that feeds your plants. The result? Plants that look lush at first but collapse once the nutrient rush fades. I realized I wasn't growing soil. I was just dumping fertilizer. That's when I knew I needed a more balanced biological approach. Once I stopped thinking about feeding plants and started thinking about feeding soil life, everything changed. Instead of manure, I now build my fall beds using a fermented organic layer, a simple microbe-driven system that turns plant waste into living food for your soil. So, here's how it works. I layer carbon-rich materials like shredded leaves, straw, and cardboard with nitrogen sources like kitchen scraps or green clippings. Then, I introduce a homemade fermentation starter, either fermented plant juice, or, a diluted lactic acid bacteria serum. This triggers a rapid breakdown, but it's gentle. It's controlled by microbes, not heat. Within just a few weeks, that layer becomes rich, dark, and crumbly, absolutely teeming with beneficial bacteria and fungi. That's honestly what real soil building looks like. Step 1. Build your base. Start with a 2 to 3 inch layer of brown material, shredded cardboard, dried leaves, or straw. This is your carbon base, the sponge that holds moisture and provides structure. Step 2. Add green waste. Next, add a layer of green material, chopped weeds, grass clippings, or kitchen scraps, but hey, make sure to avoid anything oily or meaty. This is going to add nitrogen and moisture to your compost bed. Step 3. Add microbial starter. Mix 2 tablespoons of FPJ or LAB serum into a gallon of water, and then sprinkle it evenly over the layers. This step, honestly, just jumpstarts fermentation and feeds those native microbes. Step 4. Cover and wait. Top it all off with about 2 inches of compost or garden soil. This helps seal in moisture and keeps odors down. Make sure to keep the bed damp, not soggy, for 3 to 4 weeks. By late autumn, you'll have, a living compost layer that's biologically rich and ready for planting in spring. Here's what I noticed after switching: no foul smell, no risk of burning plants, faster breakdown, and, honestly, a smoother soil texture. Worms everywhere. Microbes break down organic matter far more efficiently than raw manure ever could. They convert nutrients into forms plants actually use, and bind them into the soil instead of letting them wash away. Even better, because there's no high ammonia spike, the balance between bacteria and fungi stays intact. That means stronger root systems, better moisture retention, and natural disease resistance. After one full season using this method, my soil structure transformed. It stayed moist longer, plants rooted deeper, and yields went up noticeably. My kale, carrots and beans doubled in size without any store-bought fertilizer. And the best part, I didn't have to haul, shovel, or age manure ever again. Everything I needed came from the garden itself. So, if you're still fighting with heavy manure, hoping it'll turn into good soil, stop. There's a better way. This autumn, feed your soil life, not just your soil. Build your beds the biological way, and let microbes do what they've done for millions of years. Recycle, balance, and regenerate. Manure had its place once, but this new approach is simpler, cleaner, and sustainable. Try it this fall, and watch your soil come alive. And if you found this helpful, subscribe to Botanical Bliss for more regenerative methods that make your garden self-sustaining year after year. Your soil will thank you, and so will your harvest.